This video and this information could change your life. Just sit back, relax, and treat this video like a podcast and just pay attention. Hear me out for just a few minutes. Enjoy.
No disrespect to Luckside, but this is why I do technical analysis, because what is happening? What, there's a billion lines on my screen. What is happening? Listen, my Cardano holders, ladies and gentlemen, there's two big scenarios, and there's one massive thing for Cardano to go absolutely nuclear this bull run. Listen, I'm going to break it down in just 1 second, but before I do, let me just show you quickly the technical analysis so you guys have a peace of mind of what is happening with Cardano, ladies and gentlemen, right? Listen, my snipers, right? Big, pretty much weekly resistance here multiple times. I remember actually buying back here in October when we started to break out with this candle, and then I sold a little bit here, and then I got like different coins like Render and stuff pretty much. But look, that's not the point. The point is that Cardano looks pretty healthy right now, right? In terms of technical analysis, there was this thing called imbalance. Imbalance is when there's a big jump in the market. The market doesn't like that. Market likes kind of staircasey, okay? But when there's a big jump, it usually has to get filled, and pretty much there's no more imbalance. We pretty much filled up everything. So that is step one. Step two, we've had a huge support here, right? We've had also institutional candles and order blocks getting filled, which has always been a sign of a reversal, whether it's the bottoms or the tops. Usually it's going to be with order blocks, right? Candles going to candles for more and more confirmation. Boom. That is another thing. Ladies and gentlemen, in terms of structure, right? So in terms of structure, we look good. Why? Because this was a high, and now we have a higher high, right? And this was pretty much a low, and then eventually we pretty much got a higher low, right? So it might not look the most clean, but it makes sense, right? So it started to create pretty much a staircase, right? A staircase up. Absolutely fantastic. Now, if we zoom out, ladies and gentlemen, if we zoom out on a higher time frame, we are actually chilling really, really well. And the reason why I say this is because we have these lows here. We have pretty much, you could say, these highs here, right? And what happened was earlier, a couple months ago, we created more highs, and now we have a higher low. So on a higher time frame, ladies and gentlemen, we are chilling, right? Because we have this low, and then now we have this low on a higher time frame. We had this high, and then we got this high. So pretty much we created something like this. And what we expect over the next couple months, over the next couple weeks, is pretty much like this, to put it in simple. Now, where do I think Cardano is going to go? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are two main scenarios. I'm going to give a scenario where things don't turn out super well, and I'm going to give you the scenario where it turns out amazing, right? So at the minimum, I think Cardano will reach $1.20. Why? Because I see so much liquidity here, multiple months of liquidity. So pretty much at the minimum, you should be getting around 3.2 times your money, more or less, like 3.2 times your money. And pretty much even on a normal case scenario, I do think Cardano is going to be near the tops, but I don't think Cardano is going to break them. Why? Because the thing is, Cardano already has a kind of a high market cap, and I don't really see it breaking the all-time high market cap and price in this scenario, right? I do think we would sweep liquidity everywhere. That's possible. So all this, and I do think we would actually go into this weekly institutional candle, which actually aligns with perfectly with our Fibonacci, the 88% area. And I do think a high probability chance is Cardano hits $2.70, $2.80 this cycle. Now, what would need to change for this? Well, oops, not this. Where's the other one? Doesn't matter. I just use this measuring tool. So it's about 7 times your money. Can't complain. 7 times your money on a high market cap coin, right? That would actually be around over 100 billion market cap. I could see that definitely again for Cardano, but I don't think it will overtake it. So what needs to change? Ladies and gentlemen, if we want this coin to go higher, I believe something on the fundamental analysis side needs to change, right? I think some kind of big news needs to be able to push Cardano over these all-time highs and then have these all-time highs get respected, right? to push even further up. Because you got to remember, at that point, it's going to take a lot of money. So the project genuinely has to have some kind of innovation, update, or something big has to change. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So if, let's say, things work out well, let's see, right? Based off the Fibonacci tool, an area for Cardano is $5. The second high probability area is pretty much $7. And pretty much the other one is $10. So 5, 7, and $10 areas would look absolutely fantastic. But guys, I don't want to overhype you just yet because Cardano does have a lot of work it needs to be doing. All right. Now, that's not up to us really, right? That's up to the people, that's up to the company, that's up to how much innovation there is, how well adopted crypto gets. There's a few factors, right? There's a few factors we cannot control. So if it were to hit $5 though, that would pretty much be that pretty much would be like 170 billion market cap, somewhere there, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to be very, very high. But I do think that is very, very possible if Cardano changes things from their end. All right. So for me, best case scenario, I would be cashing out somewhere between these two. And that is on the realistic side, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoy. Because remember, maybe Cardano hits $10, but maybe not this cycle, but maybe 2 cycles from now. But remember, it's better to cash out and reinvest when it's low than to just hold and hold forever and cope. You understand? Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next time.